guys, this is Rurouni K95 here, and welcome to the 2021 edition of my DVD and Blu-ray Collection Library video series. Today here, I have something very special which we got here on the Physical Media Video Library series. We're going to be taking a look at all movies in the genres, whether it's Western, horror, sci-fi, action. There's some anime movies released in the 70s also, to add that to the mix. So let's dive right into this today on the Physical Media Video Library series. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going to be showing you some of these movie genres that were released in the 70s. Like, all of these movies released in the 70s. Like, whether it's horror, westerns, sci-fi, action. Mostly of those movie genres that were released in the 70s. And not only that, there's 3 of some anime movies that were released in Japan in the 70s, especially the ones that I picked. 3 of those from my anime collection, just to start this video as well. So without any further ado, which is right here, right now, let's dive into the movies here we got. The first one I got here is Taste the Blood of Dracula with Christopher Lee in this movie. Yeah, because I got this at Hollywood Video back in 2006, which I remembered as well. Yeah, if you want to read this on the back, go ahead. Feel free to read if you like as well. Put this in the movies on there. The next one I have is my favorite is They Call Me Trinity. This is basically my first Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movie I got on DVD for the very first time because, well, why not? There's a bunch of Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movies out there. Yeah, They Call Me Trinity is like a Italian spoof take on like these traditional spaghetti westerns, like those dark, gritty spaghetti western movies. As well as other ones like The Magnificent Seven as well. Yeah, this is basically my first Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movie because Terence Hill and Bud Spencer are my favorite Italian actors on this one. This movie's in English, by the way, as well. If you want to read on the back of They Call Me Trinity on DVD, go ahead. Feel free to read if you like as well. This movie has an interactive menu including trivia quiz, scene selector, and some biographies on here. This is a 1999 DVD release I have is from Digital Source Special Products on here, which is part of the Critic Picks series on here. Yeah, especially for this movie like They Call Me Trinity. Yeah, this is my first Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movie. Put that on here. There's another one I want to get called Trinity Is Still My Name, as well as there's a lot of other Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movies on there as well. And of course I have Escape from the Planet of the Apes on VHS. I got this at Hollywood Video. If you want to read on the back, go ahead, because this is the one I've shown you before as well. And I have Conquest of the Planet of the Apes on VHS. Got this at a thrift store, which I've shown you before also as well. As well as, of course, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I got this on DVD. As well as Snoopy Come Home, which I've shown you before in my previous videos as well. And I also have a couple more Western movies I have is The Apple Dumpling Gang. This movie features Tim Conway, Don Knotts, and this movie also features Bill Bixby, who later played Dr. David Banner in The Incredible Hulk 1978 television series later on as well. Got this at Borders Bookstore, which I've shown you before. And of course I have Rooster Cogburn and the Lady with John Wayne and Katharine Hepburn in this movie. Yeah. This is a follow-up to its predecessor, True Grit, as well, which I've shown you before. And of course, Allegro Non Troppo. Yes, I have another Italian movie I have, because this was released by Home Vision Entertainment on DVD. This one I have is currently out of print. Be jealous. But one of these days, Criterion Collection would get a hold of this, including the old English language track on it from the old RCA Columbia home video release on Blu-ray. Some of the... Okay, either that or I think Kino Lorber films would ought to do. And of course I have The Omen on DVD, which I've shown you before as well. And of course I have Godzilla vs. Megalon. It's only on a double feature VHS with the Snow Creature, because the Snow Creature is in 1954. But Godzilla vs. Megalon is 1976, which is another Japanese monster movie, which I was going to show you here, because this is basically an old VHS release from Good Times Home Video. Got this at a thrift store a while back as well. And I have the MGM Midnight Movies ones, like The Land That Time Forgot and The People That Time Forgot. I think Zeranai Zarak has this on DVD, which I have here. If you want to read this on the back on the DVD, go ahead. Feel free to read if you like as well. So I think this is part of the MGM's Midnight Movie double feature DVD volume ones as well. And of course I have Star Wars, the original movie, which is Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. But in 1977, it was just called Star Wars, which is how it started the original Star Wars trilogy on here. If you want to read on the back, go ahead. Feel free to read if you like as well. Because this is a 1995 Fox Video release on here. Yeah, it's also available on DVD as well as the Blu-ray as well. And of course, Planet of the Dinosaurs, another sci-fi obscure movie from the 70s, which I have here, which I've shown you before. If you want to read this on the back, go ahead. It's one of those movies I've shown you before in the previous videos. And of course, The Black Stallion from the directed by Carol Ballard. If you want to read, go ahead. Feel free if you like. It's one of those I've shown you before in my previous videos. And of course, the Hollywood video copy of Alien from director Ridley Scott, which I have is on VHS here. And there is the VHS which I was going to show you. This is rated R on here. Yeah, I might as well get it on DVD or on Blu-ray at one point. This is a 1992 Fox Video release I have by far as well. Yeah, there's nothing to say. It's just a old VHS from Hollywood Video. It's when they were giving these VHSs on sale as well. And another movie I liked, which I was going to show you, The Warriors. Yes, this is a Ultimate Director's Cut edition of this movie from director Walter Hill, who brought you 48 Hours. Yeah, because this movie has gained a cult hit as well, from what I understand. Because this movie is about about a gang who called themselves the Warriors when they were trying to find their way through Coney Island. When they claimed that they never shot Cyrus because when they were trying to head their way back to Coney Island. Anyways, that's subject for another time for a movie re-review. I might do a re-review on this movie at one point here, because I was going to show you. I'll just put that as my thumbnail like this in this video. Yeah, what can you do? This is my favorite 70s movie on here. This is the Ultimate Director's Cut, where they use like those comic book panels. If you want to look for the original theatrical version, I suggest you could find it on the older edition from 2000 on here. If you can find it on either eBay or Amazon online. So I'll just use it for a great example. This has some 4 featurettes on here, and the introduction by director Walter Hill on this DVD here, which, if you take notice on this. It's also available on Blu-ray as well. And that's it for the movies I have here. And finally, to the anime movies I have here are Farewell to Space Battleship Yamato. This is the second Space Battleship Yamato anime movie that was released back in 1978 here, which I was going to show you. Because I think this was part of the Space Battleship Yamato movie collection box set, which was released by Voyager Entertainment back in the early 2000s, which I have on DVD, which is this one. If you want to read this on the back of the DVD, go ahead. Feel free to read if you like as well. It's only dubbed in its original Japanese with English subtitles on here. Yeah, it's a follow-up to the first Space Battleship Yamato movie on here. Because, you know, Space Battleship Yamato was based on this. The anime was brought over in the US as Star Blazers, because it's based on the manga by Leiji Matsumoto as well. And of course, I have the first Lupin the Third movie I have is Lupin the Third: The Secret of Mamo. I got this on DVD because this is the first theatrical films of the Lupin the Third anime on here. Because this was released in 1978, around the same time as the Red Jacket series was airing at the time in Japan. If you want to read on the back, go ahead, feel free. There's a lot of this on there, because I think I got this at a game store downstairs as well. And last I have is the Discotek Media release of Lupin the Third: The Castle of Cagliostro, because I have the 2006 manga video one, but this time I was going to show you this, the Discotek Media one, because this comes in a reversible cover like this one here, because this is the Discotek Media edition here, because this one has both English dubs. One has the old Streamline Pictures English dub and the manga video English dub on here as well. And that's all I have, what I got for today. So that's going to be it for my video for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this video. This is the first time I wanted to do, like, the 70s movie genres, like, all together, because we already take a look back on, released on every certain year, showing you all of these movies that were released back in the 70s, like, whether it's, depending on the genre, whether it's a horror movie, western, action, sci-fi, depending on the movie genre. Not only that, there's some Japanese anime movies that were released in Japan back in 1970s as well. Especially the ones that I have are in my anime collection, like this one as well. Because tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at the 80s ones, because we're going to be taking a look at that tomorrow as we speak. Hope subscribe for content. My Anime Planet link in the description below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook if you have Twitter, Facebook account, all social media. Smack the like button if you enjoy this video. Feel free to leave in the comments section below if you like as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel as a newcomer. Smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified as well. And that's all I gotta say. This is RuRoniK95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is RuRoniK95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos.